Hey guys, why why does it say that it's 40 minutes counting down when maybe I'm crazy, but I remember, wait, let me even see. I'll bring me in, might as well. You have 10 minutes remaining? I don't. Clearly. At 10 a.m. today, it says you have 10 minutes remaining. Let me refresh. Oh, God. Why am I putting in my real birth date? I'm going to put in 1976. Why would I go through the trouble putting in my real birth date there? That was silly. Okay, so this is why. I guess I had to refresh it. Not even loading for... Yeah, Nulani, I couldn't load it in Safari. I wanted to run this in Safari, but only Chrome would load it. And then this window won't load. Is this window supposed to have more than just a black screen? I'm not trying Firefox. Firefox isn't going to be any better than Chrome. So, sorry, those who do have it loaded, what do you see that I don't? I just... Anybody have it loaded up? Like, is there something I should be seeing besides this right now? That's all I want to know. I guess... I'm not missing the video player. What kind of crazy-ass video player are they using that I'm missing on the computer that I use every day? Unless they're using Silverlight, and I need to update Silverlight, then where's the prompt? Oh, you're meaning I missed the video. I'm missing the video player. You're answering my question. Okay, that's just... I wasn't expecting the answer to come that late. I thought you meant like the video player, the app. Probably using real media. That would be amazing. Yeah, Konami's page wouldn't load on... I think when I went to it on Safari, it was like overloaded. Or, I don't know. Safari doesn't seem to want to load. Yeah, wow. Is there any other alternative sites that are streaming it? Like, does Twitch have its own, does Twitch have one up? Oh, I forgot that when you put in Chrome, if you put in a web address first and then another search term, it will search that website using that website search. You're on GameSpot has a countdown? Where? Right here? Alright. I guess if Konami doesn't work, I'll watch it on GameSpot. Anybody else have one? Ew, not IGN. GameSpot's bad enough. Oh, Konami, why you have to do that? Why'd they have to try to do this on their own and fuck it up? Well, should I refresh? It probably isn't loading anything, is it? I'm refreshing. This is a shame. They do have an account on Livestream, but it's okay. Maybe what is the account name? It's possible that will go live when it's ready. Is it just Livestream Konami? Livestream.com/Konami? There it is. Is this the official one, do you think? It does appear to be empty. Maybe very few people came up with this idea. Lots of companies tend to use Livestream, so it would make sense that they would show up here. Here we go. Play. Oops. I pressed play. I don't know what it's going to do. What's the Twitter tweets say about the Konami press conference right now? Are there other people in the world worried about this not being able to load up? The Konami site says GameStop, so GameSpot's an official provider of the stream? Konami's Twitter says GameSpot. Okay, so if their site doesn't work, I'll go to GameSpot. Whoa. Huh? Huh. We'll see what happens in seconds. Coach needs to be moved a bit. There. Maybe not. There's an illusion here. Oh, it is an illusion. Didn't need to be moved. Huh. Now live. Now live. Is it really live? I refreshed it again. Oh my god, that's GameStop. GameSpot. Oh, this is a clusterfuck. Oh. Oh, come on. As if they made everybody have to refresh manually. That's why it... Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, it's pre-recorded. Oh, so this doesn't even... Alright. It's just a pre-recorded video. Alright, you guys want to watch this pre-recorded video with me? Let's pretend it's live. Here we go. It's live. Here, before we start, guys. This is fucking ridiculous. Alright, whatever. Let's just play. Here it goes. Coming at you. Oh, that's fun. Oh, ew. Don't make this a big... It's only a half hour long, too. Fox engine. Metal Gear Solid 5 will be a part of this. Castlevania 2. I'm looking forward to that. Only 3 games they're covering, it looks like.
Pre-E3 show. For those whom I haven't had the chance to meet yet, my name is Tomoyuki Saboy, president of Konami Digital Entertainment America. Once again, we have an exciting show planned for you today.
What is he, like freaking 12?
Segments with key members from our production teams, as well as world premiere news announcements and game trailers from our most beloved brands. This year is very special for Konami, as we are celebrating our 40th anniversary. In 1973, we began as an amusement machine manufacturing and distribution company in Japan.
Jesus.
Now, we are one of the world's leading entertainment companies. Konami Digital Entertainment continues to provide consumers all
Did he really
over the
inherit
world
Konami? I don't think so.
Of entertainment platforms, including
no way.
mobile, social,
it's
and
a public company
games.
anyways. You can't inherit a public company.
We are also helping kids stay active with the launch of Dance Dance Revolution Classroom Edition in North America.
What? What a weird segue.
By educators, for educators, Dance Dance Revolution
Wasn't that an odd segue going from...
received praise across the country.
We used to repair jukeboxes. We also made Dance Dance Revolution for classrooms.
To encourage kids and adults to be more active. With the help of our partners, including United Healthcare.
That's their 40-year history right there. Jukeboxes, Dance Dance Revolution in schools. 40 years of Konami. Bookends on their entire company.
Dance Dance Revolution Classroom Edition into their physical fitness programs.
This came out of nowhere.
We look forward to continuing our part to combat childhood
And
obesity.
on their birthday.
Additionally, we will continue to push the digital entertainment industry forward by introducing products that feature cutting-edge technology never before seen. And that is just the start. With 2 keywords, joy and fun, in mind, Konami Digital Entertainment will continue to deliver quality products that meet the changing needs of our customers.
Man, why don't they bring back their press conference like they had last year at E3?
There is a lot more to share, though.
They should be proud of that. It was awesome and showed personality.
Social Game Studio.
Last year they had the holograms come up and stuff. At least it, like that had personality too. This is like, yeah.
Over the past year, our offices in the Bay Area have grown by 3 times, and that's mainly
2011. Then 2012 was the holograms.
The Dragon Collection Studio has been hard at work on MLB Dream 9.
Does feel like they're
creating
copying
new content
Nintendo.
for the 2013 baseball season. They've also brought that title to iOS, so users who enjoy the Facebook version can play anytime, on the go, on their iPhones or iPads. Over the past year, Puzzle Chasers...
No, we can't skip the boring bits. We're pretending this is live.
It's currently being co-published with our partners at Zynga.
This is a live stream, god damn it, and we're watching it through.
Developed in-house or externally.
No matter how
We're
boring.
also excited about growing our
oh my god, this is so boring.
So whether you're an independent developer domestically or
fucking
internationally,
Zynga,
and you want to bring your game to iOS or Android, Konami Digital Publishing can help you do that.
Didn't this happen last year too? This guy came out talking about Zynga and Konami,
which is make great video games. Under that independent developer publishing program, we recently signed on Kung Fu Factory, an indie studio in Los Angeles, to publish multiple titles, bringing them to iOS, and the first of those will be Domo Jump, coming out soon. Konami's coming out with another great baseball title in MLB Live Challenge. This game is developed by our BCS, or Baseball Content Studio. MLB Live Challenge combines light fantasy mechanics with team management, bringing something never before seen on Facebook or iOS. Be sure to look out for MLB Live Challenge's teaser on our jumbo screen at the Konami booth during E3. Last year, we announced the opening of a studio in Orange County, which we're calling OCDS, or Orange County Development Studio. They're hard at work on making Konami's jump into social casino apps. A couple of those titles that they'll be coming out with are Slot Revolution and Casino League. For those of you attending E3, be sure to stop by the Konami booth and play the mobile titles that I mentioned on both iOS and Android devices, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there.
Oops. Are we getting into soccer now?
Is to capture the true essence of football.
Accomplish this. All right. At least you're getting it out of the way.
And transform gameplay. We have been developing this new engine over the course of the last few years. We call the system centered around the new engine Fluidity. The name is derived from our analysis of total football, which is characterized by fluid, constant switching of positions. It was inspiring. Originally based on the
football,
this new engine was created exclusively for this football game. The images it will create are much higher quality than have ever been seen before in a sports game.
I'm still not impressed
utilizing many new elements
by sports game graphics. I'm sorry, I'm just not.
Our new engine is able to achieve a whole new approach.
There was a moment in sports game history where I was impressed by the leaps they made.
Of the new engine are True Ball Tech, Mass.
I forget which one really impressed me.
Team Play, Heart, and the Core.
But they've gotten to a point of diminishing returns. I feel like they're not really making it much further. He does look tired.
While it is in the air. We have also added the concept of Berry Center.
What the fuck is?
To control the Berry Center of players.
What the fuck is PEC? PES, I mean.
Making you feel as
does anybody play this?
Football.
Doesn't everybody just play FIFA?
The result is a more instinctive style of play.
Pro Evolution Soccer. Do people actually play that?
Stands for Motion Animation
I thought FIFA was like the only thing soccer people played.
It simulates the physics of body contact within bespoke animations that flow seamlessly within play. We weren't looking to just add flashy moves. We wanted to bring real play and tactics to the game. When we achieved that through gameplay, the result is that PES now truly feels like a competitive match. Just like the real thing. The purpose of the heart aspect is to capture the essence of playing both at home and away.
Yeah, I've never seen, at least, I don't think I saw
experience. We've implemented team
Pro
morale
Evolution
and player
Soccer on
motivation
a
levels.
shelf before. What's this?
So as you play and do well, your entire team will be influenced by home and away environment. This will in turn affect each player's personal motivation.
Huh. So home
And as a
games,
result, affect players' abilities.
your players will be better at home games?
Our game has a long history, which can make it very difficult to think outside the box. Our new engine has been the key to breaking new ground. Of course, our older versions
Did you guys
have had
see
many
that
great
that
elements to them,
women's
but we've
USA
been
and
limited by previous engines.
Canadian
This time, We've
rematch?
changed direction and focused on the
The
total
post
package,
the
including
Olympics
user
match
experience,
rematch
player
that
controls,
just happened?
and more. We are planning many more features. We'll announce these updates.
The
in
girl
near
that
future.
scored the last
Please stay
goal
tuned.
is actually an American and a Canadian. She has dual
The new engine
citizenship,
will impress users
and she
with an
rubbed it in at
ever-evolving
the
gameplay
end
experience
to the
and makes
Canadian
scoring more
crowd. She
enjoyable.
showed her American logo and kissed it and went like this to the crowd.
We really want
Like
users to enjoy this
she
new
wasn't
evolution
just doing it.
because
She wasn't just kissing the
2014
American flag. She was doing it specifically to the crowd to be like, fuck you. Because she had a choice which team to play on. It's just really lame. Yeah. People said it was because the crowd was booing her because she was at the Canadian crowd was booing her for not playing on the Canadian team, but you gotta be bigger than that. The worst part is that it was the third goal in the dying seconds of the game, and the score was 3-0. So she was rubbing it into a team that lost badly. If it was me, yeah, I would have done it. But I'm not a soccer player. I don't represent the countries on a world stage. That's why. That's why. All right, here we go.
With
Metal Gear Solid.
5. The themes are a little different from previous games in the series. We're taking on some very heavy subjects, such as race and revenge. This makes the tone much darker. As a result, I
Hideo
wanted
doesn't
Snake to have a
age
more
either.
subdued
It's just
performance,
insane.
expressed through subtle facial movements.
The guy is like,
tone of
what?
voice
How old's
rather
Hideo
than
now?
words.
50 something?
Furthermore, the game takes place in 1984, when Snake is 49 years old. Therefore, we needed someone who could genuinely convey both the facial
Oh,
and
here's
vocal
some new
qualities
footage.
of a man in his late 40s. It's different from anything we've done
49,
before.
he's almost 50.
So I asked a producer friend of mine in Hollywood,
That's
Avi Arad,
Insane.
for advice.
He is not almost 50.
He's
He
the
does
one
not
who
look
introduced
like
me
that.
to Mr. Kiefer Sutherland. And I was like,
Oh, Kiefer Sutherland!
Dinner in Japan celebrating the 25th anniversary of Metal Gear Solid.
Kiefer Sutherland's gonna be the voice of Snake!
I said to him, why don't you go for Kiefer Sutherland?
Holy fuck!
Whenever I think of Snake, I
This
think
isn't
of
Kiefer
certain
Sutherland, by the way.
voice
This is the guy that introduced him to
delivery.
Kiefer
And
Sutherland.
Kiefer has this fantastic rich
Wow, that's kind of a big
voice
deal.
that maintain a level of mystery to it.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
hard to
Like,
be able to play this character. This character has an
it's
unbelievable
crazy,
legacy,
but
that there's a real personal quality to the character.
did this go live on the blogs
Connected
the
to.
second that this went
I felt that
live?
he was the
I bet you
perfect
all
fit
the bloggers
in terms of
knew,
age and
and they
performance.
had to hold their stories
So,
back.
we made him
They
an
probably
offer.
published this
I'm
10
not a
minutes
gamer,
ago,
and
didn't
I
they?
even knew about this game. I was certainly keenly aware of the legacy of these games, the unbelievable success of these games.
Kiefer immediately understood what I was looking for. I was very moved by his commitment to the project.
Well, I've never done the facial capture before where they stick all the metal dots on your face. Everything from a smile that's like that. or
IGN posted an
there's a
article
monkey
4
face,
minutes
which
ago,
is
so they
the
knew.
most embarrassing
Yeah.
to do, which is like that. And it's so that they can catch every line that changes in your face. The
You know
face
how
of the
excited
character in the
Becky's
video
gonna be,
game is doing
guys?
exactly what I'm doing while I'm
Becky,
reading
this
the
is
script.
like
That's
Ellen
impressive.
Page caliber.
In
This is
previous
like
Metal Gears,
last
Snake's
year's
emotions were expressed through phrases like
Beyond Two Souls.
Kaz, are you okay? But this time, all
Yeah,
he
she'll
says is,
explode. She loves
"Kaz?"
him.
I wanted everything else to be expressed to the player through Snake's facial expression and vocal performance. Thanks to the top-notch acting, it's been a great success. I think it will turn out to be something truly special.
A friend of mine used to be Snake, but Kiefer...
So this is why they went with Kiefer instead of Hader.
Trying to isolate what
Hader's like a traditional actor, and they needed mocap at the same time as voice. So this is the first time that they've mocapped
what I term as
Snake,
the human experience.
I assume.
It's what I've always loved about movies. It's not something.
It's kind of sad because it's kind of like a dying
video game before.
As technology improves and game hardware continues evolving to
It's kind of like a dying breed, like the traditional voice actor.
Engine. It's one step closer to creating photorealistic experiences within the context of a game. Meeting that challenge required that we shift from creating characters by hand to capturing real-life actors in 3D. By
I'm
using
sad,
their physical
though,
likeness
a
along
little
with their
bit, because I
voice,
love
facial
Hader.
expressions and movements, we can create believable, photorealistic characters whose performances are closer to what you'd expect from live-action movies as opposed to traditional video games. That's one of the first goals I set for this game.
This role differs from any other video game that I've done, and then also the technology has changed.
I don't know, Shade.
So vastly,
Traditional acting is a big difference from voice acting.
And the other games are not that old. Technically starting
Maybe
to cross a
Hader can
line,
do traditional acting. I don't know.
What they're capable of doing and what these guys have done. It's exciting to be a part of it.
We want to try to see just how far we could go in creating a truly believable, living, breathing incarnation of Snake.
To the people that made the game, thank you for having me. This has been an unbelievable experience, and I hope the gamers enjoy the game as much as I have enjoyed making it.
Kojima-san was able to capture a biblical proportion story.
The system has been changed to embrace an open-world game design.
He has done acting?
It's different from previous stealth games and results in a more tension-packed experience. This new style of gameplay, along with the new creative process and realistic characters, will add more depth than ever before to the storytelling and atmosphere. Please look forward to the final product.
I kind of wish Konami had done like a send-off for Hader, though, like a little, like, you know, thanks for all the... thanks for being Snake type statement or something about him, instead of just, you know, suddenly he's gone.
When we set out in 2007 to, you know, reimagine Castlevania and to do something new with it, it was a very risky proposition, and you know, we were all very nervous about it. With the Lords of Shadow universe, we decided very early on we wanted to tell the story of Dracula, but we felt that Dracula
Kojima has done his best not to even mention Hader. That's
with Lords of
sad.
Shadow 1, we showed Gabriel Belmont, who eventually becomes Dracula. We showed him off on a righteous quest, you know, with all the good intentions that entailed, and we saw him fall into darkness steadily, and we ended Lords of Shadow with a very dramatic epilogue, and it was the epilogue that
Hader should have been
really picked
like
up on and really liked.
in the loop on it, I think. Oh, this is looking cool.
Lords of Shadow 2 pretty much picks up from that epilogue.
Nosotros nos planteamos
Well, we proposed Castlevania, Lords of Shadow 2, as a sequel of the original, but with renovated spirit.
That looked
In Lords
creepy
of
as
Shadow
hell.
2, the story becomes dark. I would even say cruel. It's a game of intense and contradictory feelings.
The main character in this game is Dracula, and he has 3 new abilities that you'll see in the demo. In this game, unlike the previous game,
Castlevania is in essence like
armor, and you need to break down the defenses using the chaos
Bayonetta
to expose the weaknesses underneath, and that will then allow you to use your Blood Whip or your Void Sword, depending on how you choose to play. We've really developed the combat to make it even more special, to feel even more tight,
Devil May Cry type game,
tactical, more spectacular.
God of War.
We had to adapt the game engine. The Mercury
Not huge on that.
We had to adapt it.
Not huge on that genre.
That forced us to make some hard decisions to adjust the game.
God of War is like the only one I've ever really loved.
Basically, there were 2 reasons that we had to do this. One of them was that we wanted the game's world to grow organically and not level to level. In Lords of Shadow 2, you'll be able to walk freely all over
there's
the
a
game's
cursor on the
universe
screen.
without loading times,
there you go.
And with a very organic and real feeling.
You know, we give the player the opportunity to go backwards, to go to the left, to go right, and to really explore the world and look around and feel like they're part of this universe.
Secondly, We wanted to have a free camera that could move everywhere.
So that was exciting.
More demanding for our engine.
That's like probably the only thing, right?
Lords of Shadow 2 is going to have a
Kiefer
much bigger
Sutherland
graphic quality
is-
than the first one. But it will also be more complex
Snake.
since we are not only painting what we want the player to see.
Probably not going to see anything else today. Let me see how much
It is
is
the
left
player
here.
who can turn the
Yeah,
camera
we got like 10 minutes
360
left.
degrees, and you have to build
Unless they have one more thing.
What's really unique about Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 is we're taking the series into a modern day setting. So for the first time we're going to see Dracula in a modern city. Of course we still have Dracula's castle there, and the players will still spend a lot of time exploring Dracula's castle, but they'll also have this huge city to explore.
I was expecting this to be a little bit longer. I don't know why I expected that.
Talking to Oscar Araujo, the composer, we decided
I think it was
to
like
point the
this last
music
year,
in the
wasn't it?
direction
30
of
minutes?
The characters' emotions.
Yeah.
It's been
Takes 30 minutes to say Jack Bauer is Snake,
because
basically.
those guys, they understand the complexities and the difficulties of game development, especially modern game development.
Mercury's team is so proud and happy of their work with Konami, developing the Lords of Shadow series. It has been an unforgettable experience.
So please check out the demo on the Konami booth at E3. I hope you enjoy it, and
yeah, an anniversary montage. That would have been cool.
Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
All they had was a guy come out looking tired as hell. Oh, here's a new trailer for Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Nietzsche.
An unusual hiding place for the Prince of Darkness.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Patrick Stewart narrates.
Zobek.
Or is he a character? I've never played one of these games.
Friend. It is I. Where have you been?
He narrates and he's a character.
Out there, amongst the living. And what of you? Why have you been hiding all this time?
I cannot die. Yet, I cannot live.
A mere shadow of your former self.
Shadow, am I? What do you want, old friend?
Satan's acolytes are readying for his imminent return. It is time to get out of this wretched tomb you have made for yourself.
Yeah, I think this is gameplay. Looks current gen, right? It's coming out on 360 and PS4. Nobody seemed to notice that.
Help me.
What?
And I can free you of your immortality.
Whoa, Patrick Stewart's looking good. Oh, whoa, did you see those shadows in the background? Behind him?
Monster.
Those were rough. They were really bad. Well, at least we know this is authentic, authentic footage. I don't want to go back. It's live. It's a live stream. They weren't good. Whoa! Aw, where'd they go? Statue boobies. Pretty cool music. Is he a wolf? There's not much to this trailer for how long it is. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah. Stuff's happening. What is it that makes me excited about God of War and not this? Like, this is pretty epic too. It's just that I'm not nearly as jacked. Oh, this is cool. Why is everything glowy and stuff? Shouldn't a vampire game have blood splattering everywhere? Everything's metal on metal and rock on rock and glowing electricity instead of flesh on steel and blood splatter. I want to hear bone cracking, not rock crumbling.
Konami.
So I hope you enjoyed the trailer. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 is coming later this year on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and PC. And now we have one more surprise for you.
What is it? After 1,000 years, the king of all vampires awakes from... Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Fucking Rocco ruins my Konami press conference. Fantastic. I fucking hate this guy. Am I right, guys? What an asshole. You guys, it's Mega 64. Is that actual smoke?
Greetings, Dracula! I am Satan! Prepare thyself for the final battle!
I'm not Dracula.
You're not?
I'm Jeff.
My bad.
Hey, Dad. Yeah. Can you come pick me up? Yeah, I think I just shit my pants.
Mega 64, everybody.
Thanks again for tuning in. Before I leave you, on behalf of Konami, I would like to thank you all for your continued support, and I hope you enjoyed our show. For more news and information, be sure to check us out on Konami.com and like us on Facebook.
Jesus, guys.
Thank you.
You're really going at that Mega 64. I didn't think it was that bad. It wasn't bad. The stream sucked. But Kiefer Sutherland is Snake. So there's that, I guess, is news. And it wasn't a live stream.
Konami.
Sorry for those who are tuning in expecting a little more today. Guess we're all done. I gotta start working. Oh. Because on Saturday we're doing our Pre-E3 show at... What did I schedule it for, guys? 11 o'clock a.m.? Yeah. 11 o'clock on Saturday is our Pre-E3 show. And I'm just going to be collecting all the early E3 trailers and showing them. And I guess catching up on non-E3 related content so that we have it all wrapped up before E3 starts. No show unless I decide to surprise one, like that other surprise indie show that we did. Which are surprises. You'll never know when they're coming. And you're going to have to deal with it. Guess I'm going to take off. Buzzati, I also feel overwhelmed by all this E3 shit. And you're welcome for aggregating it. Because the aggregation is aggravating. I'm also tired because I only got like 4 hours sleep last night. Alright. See you later, buddies. Probably in a couple days unless I do a surprise show, but most likely 11 a.m. on Saturday. See you, buddies.